Hi, so you're going to open up your file again from your folder. So if you want to open up that file, you can click the up there in the upper left-hand corner. You can click the open folder icon. You can click Control O, or you can select File Open from here, and then you open a file from here. You find your folder that has your name on it, open your engineering folder by double clicking on it, and click on your cube and open it. Okay, so anyway, we've got that open and you should have it in the home view. So you can click on the view cube on the home icon and just have that done. So what we're going to do is we're going to put an extrusion on the right hand side. I'm just plugging in my mouse right now. And so over here on the view cube where it says right, you're going to right click on that face and select new sketch. So again, just highlight that by hovering over it, right click on it, you get all these options, and then you're going to left click on new sketch. And if you need to pan this over, you can click on the navigation bar, click pan, and click and drag that in the center. Okay, and escape to drop the pan tool. Otherwise, you're going to keep moving around. And we're going to draw a rectangle in the center here. So we're going to draw a rectangle. It doesn't really matter what size it is. All these constraints here, just tell the lines are parallel and right angles to each other, because that's the definition of a rectangle. We're going to dimension this. So each side of the square is going to be 0.5 inches. So we're going to dimension that, click enter, make sure you have the dimension tool selected, click drag out to the right, 0.5, enter, and then we're going to also do something called dimensioning, reference dimensioning. So we're going to use, just like we used references to locate the hole in the top of the block, we're going to use references to locate the square in the center of the block in the back. So make sure you have your dimension tool selected, and we're going to tell the computer, I want the distance between this edge of the square and this edge of this cube to be 3/4 of an inch. So we're going to click on this edge of the square without clicking anywhere else. You're going to hover over until this is white, click on it, drag out to the right, and we're going to tell the computer, I want the distance here in between this line and this line to be 0.75 inches, enter. Okay, and then we're going to do the same thing on the left edge of the square. Click on the left edge, click on the left edge of the cube. We're going to drag down, or you can drag up, whatever you want to do. Click and then 0.75, enter. And when you finish that, you're going to finish sketch, extrude. We're going to extrude that to be a 0.25 extrusion, 1/4 of an inch extrusion. Okay, I encourage you to take a look at what happens when you do all these other things. Okay, you can select on, oh, it's asking you the profile. I'm just going to click on the square because it's asking me, which shape do you want me to extrude. So if it doesn't look like anything's extruding, just click on the square. And if you extrude backwards, it makes a hole there. You can extrude forward, a symmetrical extrusion, okay, lopsided extrusion. We just want to do the direction 1. Click OK. All right, so that's the end of that. Make sure you save by clicking the icon, Control S, or File Save.